What's up guys, Steve here with Fish On. Please shoot me a thumbs up, share and subscribe, and let's see where we're fishing today. Thanks for tuning in. Good morning. Today, you've caught me on Windsor Lake, Windsor, Colorado. I've got spinning gear, conventional tackle, and I'm jigging a chartreuse gulp minnow off the bottom. I know nothing about this lake. I have never been here, but a quick online search said there could be some largemouth bass, yellow perch, crappie. There's gotta be carp in here. And we don't have the fly rod today. We're not targeting 5-pound trout. I'm not on the drift boat. I'm not catching brookies. This is a lake that exists in about every city in the country. And that's what's so fun about this. This is the everyman, common man show right here. I believe there's bass, crappie, and perch in here. There could be trout, but ponds like this always have carp too, and we're not really after carp today. That'd be a separate kind of show, but we hope to show you some fish today. This ought to be fun. We're gonna see if something can bite this soft plastic on the bottom and get after him. This ought to be a good time. Sit back and relax. So it's now officially October. The mornings are getting chilly, but the water temperature of this lake is still pretty warm, so maybe not a ideal time of year to target bass, crappie, or perch, which is what we're after, but still ought to get some fish today. Maybe even a multi-species day. We'll see. If there's trout in here, well, they'll bite this also. You know, soft plastic jigging off the bottom. I mean, literally anything that swims will bite it, and so that's why we're going with this. You know, I've even got some smaller presentations that we might try later. I'm not after big fish. I don't even know if big fish are in here. It's a big sized pond, but I don't know what's in here. But we're gonna work the 7-foot medium fast Abu Garcia Pen 3000 reel. We have a 5-foot fluorocarbon leader attached to braided line. Working this green colored 8-pound braided line with a 6-pound 5-foot fluorocarbon leader. And you know, that gives me a lot of things I can do. You know, double uni knot to attach the fluorocarbon to the braided line, and just kind of gonna go slow here in the early morning sun and see what we can get done. Had my first hit here, 10 minutes in. Got him. Decent fish. Don't know what this is. It's not a decent fish. I was wrong. But it's a bass. And it's a species we didn't even know was in here, because that is a smallmouth bass. How freaking cool is that? Like I say, that's why we're starting off with soft plastic, because everything will eat it at top of the snoot hook set. But that is a red-eyed smallmouth bass. Choked my gulp minnow, and not as big as I thought, but gets us started. Go. So how awesome is that? 15 minutes in. It's my second spot. Just didn't like the first spot as well. And over here kind of on the the southeast side, I guess it'd be, of Windsor Lake, caught a species I didn't even know was in here. Smallmouth bass. Just jigging soft plastic off the bottom. Found kind of a deep spot here by some rocks, so I'm gonna keep working this for a little while, because got a fish on and already one little one on the board to start us off. So yeah, we're hoping they get bigger than that, but I would take 10 of those, maybe some multi-species, crappie, perch, largemouth thrown in, all of whom will bite what I'm throwing. And yeah, that's what's so fun about this. This, you know, free lake here. everything I'm doing can be very affordably done. Anybody can get out and do this. And ponds and lakes like this are all over the country. Most of them free. And just a simple way to fish. And we're going to stay with the soft plastic until proven otherwise. Talk about just preparing. Just the lack of preparing and how many times that can cost you a quality fish. You know, on my Abu Garcia rod and Penn 3000 reel, I've got, you know, fresh 8-pound braid, fresh 6-pound fluorocarbon leader, about 5 feet long with a double uni knot. In the truck, I got an ultralight gear with fresh 6-pound monofilament, just spooled on last night. You don't want to lose a fish because your hooks aren't sharp, or your line's not good, or your equipment's not ready. Never put yourself in that situation. That's a rock. But I mean, we prepared and, you know, made sure that we were going to be ready for today. And if there are some big, oh good, I freed it. If there are some big fish in here, we could target them a different way. Obviously, if I had any indication there were larger bass in here, we could throw something bigger than this, tube jigs or large kind of Texas crawlers and something like that. But I mean, we're after just fish today in general of any size, maybe multi-species, and it's already a blast. So once again, a new lake that we've never been on, just like I'm doing today. Never fished here. We start with inlets, outlets, boat ramps, and dams. Well, the boat ramp is over there by the swim beach. It's closed to fishing. Obviously, the swim beach is closed to fishing, so we can't fish that. Inlets and outlets appear to be on the other side. There's a ditch that runs in and out of this lake, so we'll obviously fish that. I'm looking for points, you know, rock points, any contour change, transition zone where sand becomes rock, where rock becomes dirt, where rock becomes sand. And we're fishing all that, trying to find deeper water. You know, now that it's officially October, these warm water species are going to shut down eventually, and I think this day might pick up as it warms up. But we had a hot September, so the water temperature is still plenty warm for things like bass, crappie, perch, and how cool that we've already caught a species that we didn't even know was in here with that smallie. So we're about a half hour in, and see what else we can pull out of this lake. We're gonna hit here. Ah, missed him. I'll let him take it a little bit. You'll get that like tap that's so typical of bass. I let him take a little bit, and then you don't need to be shy on the hook set because you just don't know what's in here. So, and with my quality braided line and fluorocarbon, I mean, this is not your gentle Arctic grayling hook set like I showed you 2 months ago. This is a make it count. Missed that one. There's one. Maybe a little better. Nice. That's a good fish. I'm gonna have to swing this one. It looks like a smallie again. I'm on one of the public fishing piers. Actually a good enough fish to make sure I try to land this. I might. Oh boy. Oh, he's got me under the pier. Come on. He's pinned though. He's pinned though. That's a good hook set. That's a quality smallmouth bass. I don't want to swing this guy. I'm going to walk over here and bring him in on the shore. It's big enough fish. I don't want to swing him. We got him. Oh, let's go. Now that is what we came here for. Nothing huge, but a decent smallmouth bass. See you, buddy. Show you guys what landed that decent smallmouth is a garland. Switched to a garland soft plastic. You guys have seen me use at Berthoud Reservoir, but that was a fun fish. That's a decent sized smallmouth bass, especially compared to the other one. And that's why we stuck with the soft plastic. A couple hours in, we've now missed a few and landed 2. Bit right off this pier here. That's classic though. I was told largemouth were in here and perch and crappie, and all we've gotten is 2 smallies. We're gonna give it a few more minutes and then wrap it up. That was freaking fun. Let's go. We're wrapping this day up here, heading back to the truck. what a blast. Only a couple hours fishing, just half a morning fishing. You can see it's a pretty big lake. I walked the entire 2 miles around this thing, which I did last week, but I've never fished it before. So to come here and catch 2 smallmouth, including one pretty decent one, kind of saved the day. If there's largemouth and crappie and perch in here, I didn't see them. A couple of nice public fishing piers you can fish from. The far east side is no fishing, it's private. There's some nice homes over there. And then on the south side, there's a swim beach and boat ramp, and there's no fishing there either. But all my action was kind of on the west side, southwest side, and then kind of the southeast side away from the swim beach area. But that was pretty fun. A lot of carp splashing around the surface, which you would expect, but that's just a different kind of day. Carp don't usually take soft plastic or spinners. I used spinners for a couple minutes and didn't do anything, so that'd be another day to come out here and fish for carp. Could go fly rod, could go corn, or suspend some bread. I'd probably just go corn in the bottom and just sit. But that was a really, really fun day, and that nice smallie at the end just saved the whole trip. So probably come back here for carp. Leave a comment. Very, very curious if you guys have caught any crappie, perch, or largemouth out of here, but a couple fun smallies and a nice one to wrap up the day. Made the trip, so hope you enjoyed this. I had a blast. Catch you on the next show.